Hey guys and girls, how you all doing today? Your boy Too Lazy for Life is back with Fate Apocrypha reactions, bringing you episode now 23. Last episode was an absolute banger. It was my favorite episode so far of Fate Apocrypha and one of the highlights so far of this cycle. Even to the might of Attack on Titan, that episode was able to shine and stand out and caught my attention and impressed me with its insane levels of animation, man. It was absolutely freaking hype. It was freaking insane. Sig versus Kana, Atalanta versus John, Atalanta versus Achilles. Oh man, that was absolutely just one of the best episodes of fight and hype I've seen. Period. All right, it was just so good. The choreography and the production value in Siegfried versus Kana's fight was probably in my top 5, I would say, for watching just Fate, or if anything at all for animation and fight scenes. It was absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't say the same for the visuals and the sound effects though. They were absolute garbage. All right, so yeah, that was pretty much what happened last episode. It was just pure flexing on the animation department's behalf. All right, just absolute Sakuga fest from an animation standpoint. Absolute joke and cartoon, Looney Tunes levels of just absolute, just pure trash from a sound design and visuals perspective. But hey, it's A1 Pictures. They're not made of infinite amounts of money. All right, this isn't Ufotable we're talking about. All right, so they obviously had to get money somewhere. They had to compensate and siphon out some of them funds somewhere in order to improve the animation of those fights. They had to take it out from the visual department. All right, so yeah, Kana's gone. That was sad watching his lance dust away at the end there with the end credit song playing. And Atalanta and Achilles both died in each other's arms. I wish they had kissed and hugged it out, and maybe even did a little bit something else that we're not going to talk about right now before they went. But nope, they're gone. Every servant's now saying goodbye. The show's about to wrap up. It's about to say farewell. All things now coming to an end for Fate Apocrypha. We're reaching the end of this shit show of a Holy Grail war. And just all the servants and masters are now disappearing one after another. First, it was the sad, lamenting disappearance and end of Jack. And now we have to watch the disappearance and the termination of Achilles and Atalanta and Lancer. Oh, it's just so fucking sad, man. I hate it when we come to the end of a show. No matter, unless the show was really bad. All right, no matter how bad of a show it may have been, if it was still somewhat okay, towards the end, when the show's doing the farewell episodes, that's when I get all choked up and emotional inside. Because we've been on a very long roller coaster ride of a journey. Just saying farewell to the show, it's never nice saying farewell. All right, it's always somewhat bitter. Unless you really hate that person. Or hate that thing, then saying farewell is like a massive sigh of relief. Like when I quit my garbage ass part-time job at the supermarket, I was more than happy to say farewell. I was about to nut when I was writing my resignation letter, man. Farewell, fuckers. I'll never see you guys again. Bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of your time in slavery here, working for your Illuminati organizations of the corrupted corporations of the government and the Catholic Church and the Rothschild family, all right, you peasant-ass sheeple society slaves. I'm off to enjoy my freedom. That's the only time I'll ever be happy saying farewell. But in this case, it's not that happy, all right? I'm somewhat, sentimentally and emotionally attached to this show, even though it's been a mediocre experience. But these last bunch of episodes, man, have definitely, ever since Jack's disappearance episode, all right, her farewell episode in episode 18 up until now, it has been, yeah, it has been definitely redeeming itself, Fate Apocrypha, okay, in this final third of this series. All right, so let's get on with episode 23 now, shall we? Let's go. Dekai. Sugoi. Sugoi dekai. Big tits, mega milkers. Bro, I hope you two don't die. You guys have to survive, right? I don't want to see Shishigo and Mordred get fucking axed. Well, Shishigo is probably not gonna die because he fucking exists in Lord Elo Mello Yellow Bello Fish Cello Cello whatever. So Mordred, oh no, Mordred maybe just, I don't know whether they'll get to fight Amaskara, Tosaka, and Shiro Kotomine. Like, bro, what kind of a son are you? Oh, right, you're the one that killed your own dad. Just like how Eren killed his own dad. What a fucking joke, man. Wait, what? Eren killed his own dad? You're a false usurper of the throne. Get off my fucking chair. I'm the one true king right here. I'm gonna kick you off that spot right now, as Mordred said. Beam spam! Look at that beam spam! Holy shit! So much for being an assassin, bro. What a joke of an assassin. Look at that. I wonder whether Sasaki Kojiro or Hassan was able to fire off this many fucking laser beams being an assassin. Animation's not bad for an episode that's to follow up from the previous one, though. Holy shit. Looks like A1 Pictures still has some money left to spare. Oh shit, her armor's getting all fucked up. Oh, the sound design. Behold, Enkidu, Chain of the Heavens. Oh, hey, get to see this scene again. Oh, hey, it's Merlin! Bro, this was before Fate Grand Order, right? Holy shit, and even the Fate Zero scene right here. That makes literally no fucking sense right here. I thought Saber became king by pulling the sword out of the stone. So before that, she wasn't king, right? Or am I wrong? I thought that was the real life history. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this show. I thought Artoria became king by pulling the sword out, and then Merlin gave him a dick, and then what's her name, Morgan, goes and sucks him off in the night, and then, you know, uses that cum that she drank to go and make Mordred. So why is Mordred existing way before Saber became king and is still the kid, childlike Saber before she pulled the sword out? Oh shit! Is she gonna turn into a titan now? Oh, get fucking shreked! Oh, what she? Oh, she. Wait, is she dead? Oh, that's it? That's it, Holy shit, he's turned into Swiss cheese! He's got holes everywhere! I keep fucking getting them mixed. Oh, I keep getting it so confused. Shishigo in this universe is not the Shishigo in the Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero universe. Yeah, your dad cared about everyone, not just the aristocracy. That's what it means to be a true leader, like Iskander. The people's champion. Oi, no! Don't do... What are you doing? Oh, what the fuck? You're gonna have a smoke? Your dad's not gonna be happy about this. We need to talk. We need to talk about this, son. Oh, what the fuck? Shishigo's dead? No, your dad's final moments were you skewering him. Oh, their cigarettes touched tips. I'm gonna fucking cry, man. It's not funny. No smoking! No smoking! That's what Mordred was doing just then. I can't believe the fucking servant took a... Almost said the wrong word there. I'm sorry. I come from a country where cigarettes actually can be called something else. About to get cancelled! Oh, that was so close. My mouth was about to slip. Just... Oh, look at that fucking body! Holy shit. Yeah, watch your husbando get burned. I'm pretty sure you like that. Bro, holy shit. Mind break John and then fucking dick her up the ass. You were the one that killed Sig by giving him this cursed destiny. What's this? The fuck is that? What? He's a servant? The fuck is it? Oh, that's... Wait, that's... Oh! Because he's my boyfriend.
その例外こそが愛と呼ばれるもの。この少年に対する強烈な感情です。違います。私に誰かを個人として愛する権利はなく。
Sure you do. You're just like any other waifu, alright? You also crave the chin-chin of the main male MC one day. Oh shit. His face is starting to scrunch up again. He looks so normal! Oh no! No! Oh! Ah no! Oh, there's the face I love! Oh shit! Oh, get that fucking shit out of my face! That fucking nightmare fuel, man! Holy shit! I didn't think we would get to see fucking Gilda Ray at the end there. Oh, mind broken by a fucking mannequin. Damn. Oh! Ah! What a load of bullshit, man. Fucking Fate Zero caster coming in at the end there with the cameo. Bro, I wasn't expecting fucking Fate Zero caster to just show up at the end there in his normal form. That was actually rather, you know, rather surprising. I've never seen Gilda Ray in his normal form before. I've only ever, well, actually, Fate Zero, guys, if you guys don't know, if you're brand new to this channel, Fate Zero was the first show that I ever watched on this YouTube channel and on Patreon. So that show has a very special place in my heart. That is the origin of the Too Lazy for Life anime reaction channel network. So you can imagine, right? Fate Zero caster was like, what, episode 2 of Fate Zero? I was a wee lad back then. I was such a novice. I was such a newbie when it came to reaction videos and just a YouTuber, and everything about my journey here on YouTube and on the internet and whatever was still so early days, man. Back then, it was such a humble start back then. I had no fucking idea what the hell I was doing, and then I got bumped into Gilda Ray caster that massacred that kid in his house and the whole way. Like, yo. Alright, so he's one of the earliest characters that I saw when I started off my YouTube channel. To think that we get to see him again now a year later, alright, in this show. And he also pulled the face, the creepy ass face. Like, he slowly started reverting back into his Fate Zero caster self. Big shout out to Fate Zero there by A1 Pictures with that reference, man. And then Gilda Ray was just telling John that you can act as all self-righteous and virtuous as you like, but at the end of the day, you're nothing but every other waifu in anime, a thirsty thought with big tits wanting to crave the main male MC Kung's creamy cock. Alright, you can act all pretentious and whatever as you like, but hey, once we put your husbando up on the altar, on the stake, and we burn him alive, you will forego all reason and all sense of justice and responsibility, all for the sake of protecting your husbando, man. So yeah, Jan was not too happy about that because her whole existence was to follow the will of God. She felt like she didn't have any individuality. She didn't have any autonomy. She felt like she doesn't deserve Sig, right? She doesn't deserve love, all right? Because that's just the life of a quote-unquote saint, virgin vessel of the Lord and Savior, Holy One. So ever since her internals started fighting with herself as to why she's been feeling all doki doki for Siegfried, All right, she's been feeling rather conflicted with herself. Like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not allowed to feel these feelings. I don't deserve the right to feel these feelings, and yet I'm feeling these feelings. Brain.exe stops working, and of course Shakespeare, all right, notices this vulnerability. So he therefore tries to exploit that by guilt tripping John and realizing that John is such a hypocrite. All right, how she's supposed to give everyone fair, equal treatment for the Lord and Savior. That's why she's a saint. But here, she's giving Sig all of this special treatment like he's some kind of snowflake. Like he's some kind of special boy. Like he's some kind of shining star. And that goes against John's very nature and practices. And then John broke down. Oh, man. No, it's just so easy to break someone in an anime, man, when you threaten their other half. Actually, much like in real life, right? You go threaten somebody's wife or somebody's husband, and then suddenly, or their children, as a matter of fact, and then suddenly they'll start talking. They'll mentally break. They'll get interrogated. They'll get NTR'd. All right, that's just such a fucking shame, man. More reason why it's better to be single. You have less baggage and less property of risks that people can use as leverage against you. Such is the way of a loner. Oh, such a shame, man. But yeah, it's Mordred and Shishigo, man. I wasn't expecting them to die like that. I wasn't expecting Shishigo to die, but then again, I was again confused about the Lord El Meloy timeline, which is the reason why I thought that he was going to survive. But no, Shishigo just died there, sitting on the ground with Swiss cheese holes punctured right through him. Literally, the most disgusting one I saw was the one that gone through his fucking thigh, his right leg. Just a massive, like, 6-inch girth, wide, gaping cheese hole right through one, out through one end and in through the other of his thigh. Just, I don't even know how he ran with a fucking hole like that right through his leg. Must have even gone through the bone. That whole fucking right leg should have instantly collapsed in on him, and he should have just tripped over if he got shot that fucking hard with a 6-inch fucking hole through his leg. I'm pretty sure not even the fucking femur bone would have survived that. And yeah, he just died. I don't know whether that you can't call that peacefully. He died with a cigarette and gave Mordred a cigarette before he went, which bad practices, Shishigo. I don't approve of that. Okay, giving Mordred a cigarette, shame on you. Alright, teaching such an underage girl how to smoke and fill her lungs up with cancer and pollution. I'm pretty sure Arturia would like a word of you. Alright, polluting her child with bad practices. What are you gonna do next? Teach her how to use drugs? Like, no. Alright, no! Why did she take the cigarette? Such a fucking rebellious teenager kid, man, Mordred. And then she died or dusted away, and then the cigarette tips touched. Oh, if only they fucking kissed as well. Alright, that's pushing it. Alright, Shishigo and Mordred, I don't know. That's not the ship that I want. But their fucking cigarettes touched tips. Oh, I wish we could have gone a little bit deeper into that. Oh well. Next episode, guys. Alright, the next episode, Sig's gonna probably come and save John. Because like I said, the last episode is probably gonna be an epilogue. So if I had to guess, the next episode is gonna be the last one, the grand battle. So Siegfried versus Amaskara Shiro Koto Mine Marek, otherwise known as Marek from Yu-Gi-Oh! They're gonna duke it out in this one final showdown, which, by the way, guys, let's have a chat about that. Marek, we've barely known anything about this poser for this whole show. He's had almost no screen time, and now he's gonna be the final boss after having had virtually no character development and setup, and they're gonna finish off his final showdown in this one episode. Back to criticizing this show is with its very just horribly written and rushed story. All right, now we're gonna deal with this character that I seemingly still don't really care about. Okay, Mr. Amaskara Shiro Kotomine Rin Emiya Marek, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about this. We'll have to see what the next episode has in store for us, guys. Alright, so that is it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Alright, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Join the Discord, join the Patreon for the 1 millionth time. All the links you need are in the video description down below. click on them all and join the fucking community rather than being these parasitic, lecherous fucks on YouTube that don't even like, let alone subscribe. And my statistics say that they're recurring viewers of the Too Lazy for Life community, but you don't subscribe and you don't like. How does a video have 500 views and 10 likes? How lazy are you people to just click the fucking like button, alright, and just like the video? It's so fucking dumb, man. What the fuck kind of community have I grown lately? It's so fucking sad. Big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me on the platform. And last but not least, big massive shout outs once again to the Sloth Troopers, Tomato and Sailor. Even at the time of this recording, they're still Sloth Troopers of the Too Lazy for Life patron army. Thank you, you two, so much for your next extra levels of love and support. I wouldn't be here without people like you, alright? For the 1 millionth time in these shout outs, thank you, you two, so much. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon for episode 24 of Fate Apocrypha. Alright guys, but until then, that is it from me. Catch you later.